Hello, everyone. Hello. Salutations. Talon Gillespie here. Welcome back to my channel. And today, I have a special SpongeBob SquarePants review for you, plus a gaming walkthrough as well. So, this is very special. I have some great news. This is the first time I'm doing a SpongeBob gaming walkthrough. And this one is Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Now, usually I do the menu walkthroughs of SpongeBob SquarePants on DVD, but I'm also doing gaming walkthroughs. So, I have some great news to tell you guys. I beated the game, and there's something cool about this game. Well, I've been getting the comments from you guys, and this is a European version, if I'm not mistaken. But you guys may be right. This might be a European version, but this might be my first Nintendo Switch game that's from Europe. I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's begin. But I don't remember playing the original game. Well, I wasn't born yet. I mean, I was born in 2006. Then the game was released like many years ago. Then I started playing this game a little bit around 2022, then way more than in 2023, then I started playing the game in 2024, then I beat the game on January 4th, 2025, and I finally beat the game, and yeah, but except I had to play the game twice, because, it's a long story, guys. It's a long story, but yes, I did beat the game, and it was a lot of fun, but it was pretty frustrating to me, especially with all those robots. But anyway, let's begin and get started. Let's see who we got. We got SpongeBob. It looks like he is saluting. Yep, he's saluting. And then we have Patrick, and he's eating a watermelon. And here is Sandy, and she's swinging on a lasso. I think that might be a lasso. And right there is SpongeBob's house, and there's the logo, THQ Nordic. And I finally got it pronounced it, THQ Nordic. That's basically how you pronounce it. THQ Nordic. And if you look on the ground here, we have a damaged robot. Okay. And up here, we have the robot SpongeBob. That's like his alter ego, if you will. And there's the Nickelodeon logo right there. And it looks pretty good. And there's the SpongeBob logo right there. And here is the look of the spine. This one looks different to me. It has the name SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. But just like you guys said, it's the European version. Okay, so here's the back of the case, showing you what it looks like. So there's some scenes from the game right there. So let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go. So there's 3 scenes from the game. Okay. And there's some of the gaming features. I'll hold this up so you can pause and read. There we go. And there's a reading right here. So I'll hold this up so you can pause and read it. There we go. Okay, so anyway, let's take a look at the cartridge that it comes with. Oops, didn't mean to bump the camera. Here is the cartridge right here. It says, see if we can get that to focus. Focus. Come on. There we go. So it says Nintendo Switch, Nickelodeon, SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and it has SpongeBob on there. And it says THQ Nordic. And right there are these flowers. Right there. So that's pretty cool. Here's the look at the back. But anyway, let's put this in my Nintendo Switch. Turn this down a little bit. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, in case you guys don't know, I do have the Cosmic Shake that I got for Christmas from 2024. I have it, but I haven't showed that yet because I have to show that in a separate video. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, let's begin. All right, here we go. Oh, check out that picture right there. That looks cool. I'll show you that a little bit later. Okay. Ooh, the logo's pretty spongy. That's cool. And we have Bikini Idol right here, but that's basically from the newer seasons, which I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so basically for the menu here, it's just SpongeBob standing right next to his house right there, so it's looks like he's dancing. So let's go ahead and start. So let's see. Let's check out the menu first. So we have the continue button, which we'll take a look at in just a moment. And then we have new game. And then we have the multiplayer. So let's click on that. So there's different multiplayers that you can use. Like you can use the local, host public online, host private online, join online game, host LAN game, and join LAN game. But I'll also show you the characters that you could use. So let's take a look. Okay, so here is the character selection. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters that you can choose. So we have SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, then we have Gary, SpongeBob's pet snail, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Roboplankton. Check out that guy. Okay. So this is basically the multiplayer for... Well, basically, Squidward is a robot that you have to beat, but it's only in the multiplayer. So that's how this game works. So let's go back. There we go. I have to press X to go back to the menu. Okay. Okay, so basically I got 100 spatulas there. So that's basically how much you have to collect. And there's 2 empty slots here, but I had to... But basically I had to, like, beat the game twice I don't know why, but I actually had to save this one because so that way I can show you. So let's click on that. And begin. Okay. So we have SpongeBob here, and the collectibles, you have to collect these little flowers in different colors. Red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And see, yeah, I have zero socks. That, well, basically I'll show you something like this. So we're going to go to Patrick's house. And to control SpongeBob, you have to press A to jump, then B to bubble bowl, and then press Y to swing. So that's basically swinging the bubble wand. And to press X, the head bash, which I think that's pretty cool.
I love opening presents.
So let's go to Patrick. And you have to press R to talk. So let's take a look.
Now if I could only find my other sock.
It's on your head, remember?
Well, of course. Now where did I put it?
So basically you can go inside the character's house like this. So you press R again to enter the house. So let's start with Patrick's
Living
house.
under a rock. Now that's the life.
So let's start with Patrick, and his house is not bad. And check out that picture. That's a good picture right there. Okay. So you can basically just bubble bowl and swing to hit the
It shines.
tikis. So that's pretty cool. And I have to. There's different locations to find Patrick's socks. So that's pretty cool. And let's go. Let's go back. There we go. So basically, the other move is the bubble cruise. So you just press L, and it only goes for 7 minutes. So let's give that a try. Boom! There we go. And then for the stomp, you just have to jump and press B. Like that. Alright, now let's go into Squidward's house. And there he is.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp. Hey, Squidward.
Didn't I pay you to go away?
Solo-rama.
Anyway, there's a way that you can get the spatula. You just have to swing and jump around. That's how you get the golden spatula. But here's something really cool that you can do. Ready? You can do something like that. Like, you can swing and hit Squidward's picture and give it a mustache. That's pretty cool. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back and head to the Pineapple House. And check that out. Oh, oops, wrong way. Oh, and if you see SpongeBob rolled up in the ball, check this out.
Up for a game of SpongeBob?
You can actually roll him around as a ball. That's pretty cool. And to transform back, you just press any button, and he pops back to normal. And now let's go to the pineapple house here and check that out. And check that out. That's... You see all the inside of SpongeBob's house going on. So that's pretty cool. And if we go in here... Oh, and there's Gary right there.
Give me some credit, Gary. I remember. Press this button to read the signs.
Okay.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
But what's really cool about these pictures, that they have, like, pictures from the classic SpongeBob episodes. Like, for this one, that's from a No Weenies Allowed. So that's pretty cool. That's not a bad picture. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you the locations that you have to go through and beat some of the levels. And then we'll go to the other characters and see how they work. Okay. Let's go ahead and check this out. Alright, there's Mr. Krabs at the Krusty Krab. But I do have one complaint, though. Listen carefully.
The only good robot is the one that's given me them shiny objects.
Mr. Krabs' voice sounds different. Like, that doesn't sound like Clancy Brown to me. Like, that sounds like a different person. Here, I'll get it closer.
The only good robot is the one that's given me them shiny objects.
Okay, so that's basically a different voice for Mr. Krabs. And there's Bubble Buddy right there, so that's from the episode from season 2.
Say, Bubble Buddy, why am I having to pay all these golden spatulas to these toll booths?
Because, SpongeBob.
Well, can't argue with that.
Okay, so see this circle? That's to enter SpongeBob's dream. So let's do something like this. It says falling asleep. And check this out. There's SpongeBob's dream world. That's pretty cool. And if you see a jellyfish, you have to hit it before it shocks you. That's basically how that works.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
I'm going to turn this down a bit. So you can see there's SpongeBob. There's Mr. Krabs and Patrick, Sandy, and Squidward right there. See, I worked very hard to beat this game. You know, it was really hard for me. Well, it wasn't that hard. I mean, I worked so hard to beat this game. Like, it took me, like, forever. It took me that long to beat the game. Can you believe that? But anyway, speaking of characters, there's Plankton there. We'll check out what he says in a different level, but I'm going to skip that theater over there and save that for the end, and we'll we'll get into that at the end of this video. So there's different levels right here. So there's Bikini Bottom, Downtown Bikini Bottom, Rock Bottom, Jellyfish Fields, Kelp Forest, the Chum Bucket Lab, the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, Sand Mountain, Goo Lagoon, the Poseidome, the Industrial Park from that episode of Pre-Hibernation Week, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, and SpongeBob's Dream, and the Mermalair. So, for the demonstration, we'll just check out the Mermalair, okay? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spatulas that you have to collect, and it'll show you which number of socks that you need to collect for Patrick, and different things you have to do to. Well, it's basically just a random thing you have to do, like push, swing, and bubble bowl. So that's basically how that works. Okay. So for the boss levels, we have defeat the Flying Dutchman, rumble at the Poseidome, Robo Patrick Ahoy, Karate, and the small roll or not. And for Jellyfish Fields, defeat the King Jellyfish. And defeat Prawn. So that's basically one of the villains in this game. But if you press A to travel, a taxi will show up and it'll say take the taxi to which level. And then you have to press yes please or no thanks. So you press A for yes and B for no. So let's say yes. Let's check that out. Pan this down just a scooch. Okay, so you can see Patrick there, and his moves, they get to jump, just like SpongeBob, jump twice. The B doesn't do anything. The B button doesn't do anything, but if you press Y, that's kind of like the belly push. And you press A like this, he'll do a belly flop like this. Just like that. And you can see there's Mermaid Man right there. But here's my other complaint, though. I don't know. I think that might be the same person that voices Mr. Krabs in the game. Like, that's pretty interesting to me. Well, I think so. And if we see a robot, we have to swing to defeat.
Take that!
Just like that. Oh, wait. Not only we got Mermaid Man, we have Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. That's pretty cool.
There's still plenty of robots running around. Come back anytime.
But again, that's not the exact same voice for Mermaid Man, but still, that was close. Those were close there. Those were close. But anyway, there's Barnacle Boy. So let's hear what he has to say.
Now, how to get some bath salts?
That's still his voice there. That's pretty cool. And if there's a slide, we'll just use Patrick here. So if there's a slide, you just slide down. But you have to jump to move out of to avoid the T's. So that's how the slide thing works. And how Patrick defeats these robots.
Oh, again!
He does the belly push.
So shiny.
So that's pretty cool. I like that gimmick there. But see that bus stop right there? If we go to here, you have to press R to swap characters. So you can swap characters by using SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy. So, for example, just like that. So you'll see a bus drove by, pick up a character, and swap the character. And that's how that works. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Just like that. Okay. And now we're on to Sandy. Alright. Let's go. Before we get to that, here's one thing. Check it out. Okay, before we get to Sandy, there's one thing that you have to see. Like, there's her tree dome. If you go inside, SpongeBob will look like this. Here we go. See, his face will look like that when he's dried up. Like, from that one episode, Tea at the Tree Dome. That's how he talks from that episode.
Oh, hi, Sandy.
Stop your yapping and let's get robot trapping.
But you can still do the same moves, but it's just SpongeBob's face is dried up. And for SpongeBob, you have to... He tiptoes. Just like that. But if you lose a pair of underwear, so that's basically how many lives, so let's try that. So if you get too close, here's what happens. That is what happens. And you start to lose pairs of underwear. So if there's underwear right there, so let's check it out.
I feel like a new sponge.
It gives you more lives. I'll show you one more time.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Just like that. That's how you get your lives back in the game. So that's pretty cool. And for that face, it's been cribbing me out since I played the game, but I'm getting a little scared. So let's go back and check it out. Check out the other characters, which we're not going to waste time on, but I just don't want to waste time for that, but oh, look at that, Shady Shoals. Now, if we go to this police station here, let's click on that, and I'll show you each of the robots that you have to defeat in the game. But I'm not going to read them, but read their bios, but I'm just going to tell you the robots' names. So we have the fodder, F-O-D-D-E-R. Wait, F-O-D-D-R. F-O-D-D-E-R. There we go. That's how you spell fodder or fodder, however you want to pronounce that. Then we have the G-Love, kind of like glove, but G-Love, like that. And then we have the Chuckbot. He basically throws, like, rockets. And then we have the BombBot. And arf. You know, like the dog says, arf, arf. But this is like a cowboy, and he's holding a cage right there. And it kind of looks like a Blue's Clues house going on right there, so that's pretty cool. And for the other robots, this one's called the Hammer. Kind of like a hammer. You know, like a hammer. So this one's called the Hammer. Then we have the Monsoon. The Tubulet. The Bizzed Bot. The Arf Dog. D-A-W-G. That's a different way to spell dog. Tartar. And basically has the tartar sauce right there. Then we have the Sleepy Time bot. It just says Sleepy Time. Just like that episode from season 1. And we have the Slick. He blows like tar bubbles, and basically how to defeat this robot, you have to pop its bubble and use the bubble bowl to defeat him. And for this one's probably my favorite. It's called the Chomp Bot. Then we have Plankton, which I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But still, Plankton's the best character. Like, he's cool. He's cool. Let's go back. Alright, now, let's show you Sandy's moves. Okay, so for Sandy, still has her jumping moves. But if you jump twice and hold it, it's actually a helicopter. She uses her lasso to fly across. And for Y, you have to... It's like the karate chop. Which I think that's pretty cool. And here's another thing. Check it out. If you see a robot, you have to press B to lasso. So let's give that a try.
Claps for messing with Texas.
And you can
That's awful pretty.
And you can lasso one of the tikis too.
Bam!
Just like
Nothing
that.
like a little roping to get the heart pumping.
Just like that. So that's basically how Sandy's moves work. Just like that. Okay, so let's head to the let's head to the Reef Theater and check out the bonus thing. Okay. Let's check it out. So if we go to the theater, well, basically the movie theater, if you will, it'll show you the different pictures that the game was created. And then you have to press A for the next, to select the next picture. So, but check out those artworks. That's pretty cool. And this is what the robot Squidward that I'm telling you about. That's basically what he looks like as a robot. But you have to destroy the robot Squidward, you have to go to each island in the game, in the multiplayer, and defeat the robots and destroy each of his robo-tentacles. So that's basically how that works. And there's Sand Mountain. And there's the Robo SpongeBob. That's pretty cool. I think that's from the original look from the game. There's the Kelp Forest. And there's... Oh, that's really scary, don't you think? And there's the bus stop. Just like from the episode, if you look right here to the sides. There's the Robo Sandy. The King Jellyfish. The Flying Dutchman. He looks cool. Prawn. Robo Patrick. And there's the Industrial Park. The Stoned Tiki. And back to the first one. And then you have to press B to end the movie. So that's pretty cool. And to start the movie, you have to press R. To exit, just like that. Okay. So basically, that's that. Now, let's show the picture of the loading screen. So let's take a look at that real quick. Okay. So for the loading picture, after you enter the cartridge, you'll see there's a picture that kind of looks like this, but bigger. Like, except it's more wider. So there's SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy right there. And it looks like all the robots are getting ready to attack. And there's SpongeBob's house and Squidward's house right there. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's get back to the game. Okay, so basically, you see I have 100 spatulas, right? Well, I do have 100 spatulas in the game. Here's something cool that you guys got to see. Are you ready? I can't hear you. Okay then, here it is.
Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? As sorbent and yellow and porous is he. If nautical nonsense be something you wish, then drop on the deck and flop like a fish. Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants.
All right. Did you guys see that? Yes. So basically... Oops. So basically, if you collect 100 golden spatulas in the game, all of the SpongeBob characters start to sing the theme song. So that's pretty cool. I like that little feature there. But anyway... Oop, gotta get that out. Got it. That's that. Okay. Set this down. Right, anyway, so that is my first ever SpongeBob gaming walkthrough. So, let me pin up here real quick. So, I'll give you one more shot of the case right here. So, I got this game back in 2022. Well, I got this for Christmas back in 2022. But this game was really tricky. And it was pretty hard. But it wasn't that hard. But it was an alright game. But still, it looks really fun to play. And I really played it a lot. But anyway, stay tuned. Because I still have the Cosmic Shake coming up. And the Patrick Star game coming up soon. Like, I don't have the Patrick Star game yet, but sometime I will. And I'll show you the SpongeBob Cosmic Shake next, which is coming up soon. Real soon, or very soon, I think. But anyway, let me know in the comment section down below and tell me if you ever played this SpongeBob game from 2002. I think that's when the original game was released. In 2002, I think? But this was released in 2020. And yes. Oh, one more thing. The number of players is 1 and 2 and plus 1 more. For the TV, playing with the Joy-Cons, or you could just play by yourself. So you need 3 players to play this game, or if you could play by yourself. So that's how basically this game works. But anyway, that will do it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and ding the notification bell for new videos. And that is it. Yep. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you later.